Hey witches, so I call you witches and I encourage you to reclaim the word witch because I think it's time to do so. I remember when I first started wearing a pentagram, I was actually a cashier at New Jersey Pets, so shout out to anybody who ever went to New Jersey Pets. And I would just wear it. It wasn't even one with a circle around it. It was just a star. I had thrifted it and it was the best I could do on my budget. And I had a police officer come up to my line and say, like, why are you wearing that? And I was just like, oh, I just like it. I didn't want to get into it with him because I could just feel like I was 16. He's like in his 30s. He's like, hey, so like you may think it's cool and whatever now, but pretty soon they're going to have you sacrificing animals, and next thing you know, you're going to be in a cult. You're going to be murdering people. I was like, okay, sir, thank you. Okay, now that was in the 90s, so fast forward to now where I'm in my 40s and I have left a kind of public career as a school teacher and have decided to really go back to my teenage self in a way and reclaim myself as a witch, be really forward with myself being as a witch, and wear my pentagram yet again. And I want to be clear that witch is a non-gendered term. So you don't, just because you identify as male doesn't mean you have to call yourself a wizard or a warlock. You are also a witch. And the reason why I want so many of us using the word witch instead of like mystic or sage or spiritual or healer or whatever is because in our bodies and our DNA and our souls and our spirits, we all suffer the witch wound, right? Which is the wound of being burned or watching someone burn or burning someone, right? Really, I feel like no one has escaped that. There are still witches persecuted today. And so for those of us that have the ability and the freedom to use the word and start reclaiming it here on social media, here in public, in our own homes, with our families, even just with ourselves and our prayers saying, I am a witch, even if you have to stay closeted, but you're saying, I am a witch. You're reshaping and healing this huge witch wound that affects everybody just by reclaiming the word and returning to its power, giving it back the spirituality, the positivity, and the power and the femininity. And the reason why I say femininity is because reclaiming the word witch, stepping into that archetype, stepping into your birthright to be empowered and work with Mother Earth and be one with nature and connect with spirits and heal yourself and heal with others is a part of the divine feminine that was really tried to be erased for thousands of years, right? The Abrahamic religions are not fans of the divine feminine. They did everything they could to erase them, right? Demonize Lilith, make Mary Magdalene a whore, they just constantly have to be a virgin if you're gonna be loved. Poor Jezebel, she's just a powerful woman and she's demonized, right? So we have this kind of need to control and wanting to erase feminine power. And so I encourage you to start using the word witch in a positive way. Like, that girl, she's a real witch, and you mean it like she's empowered, she's in control, she's a woman in total control of herself.